Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So, I followed a Serena Art video, and here is what happened. Okay, I'm going to show you everything that happened. First of all, this is where we had to start from this piece right here. And this is the end result. So I'm just looking at this and I'm trying to figure out if I can actually pull this one off. I've done another video, another challenge, the Wow Art. So if you haven't checked that out, please check out that video. But okay, so I am laying out my colors here. And I know the colors aren't dead on, but I tried to get as close to hers as possible. And I did forget to add tape to the edges there. And I didn't have any painter's tape, so I used Scotch tape. Don't judge me, but Scotch tape is all I had. Probably not the best choice though. So I'm starting to blend my paints here. Just blending, and so far so good. Um, Quality of the paint is not the best, I know, but I think it's going to work for a beginner like me. So I'm blending, I'm trying to keep my energy up, trying to go at this with some confidence, like I know what I'm doing, that kind of helps me if I just kind of believe I'm an artist. And I'm really hoping that this orange works because this is the color that I think is the furthest from what she used. So I'm really hoping that that works. So I have everything kind of spread out there, and now I'm going to go through and start my blending. And I'm not really sure what the proper technique is for that, but I am going for it. I'm just going to go at it again with that confidence and that energy. I did notice too that my colors are kind of changing up on me, as they kind of mix together. I'm seeing hints of brown and hints of green. But okay, I'm going to keep it going. I did add some more yellow to the middle because it seems like my sunset just kind of disappeared on me, so I wanted to bring that back to the front. And as I'm doing this and I'm trying to work on this brush stroke here to get the best effect, I noticed that the video is way ahead of me, way ahead of me. So I'm kind of doing this from memory, kind of doing it from memory. So just trying to work it out here. And I decided to add just a little bit more pink. And as I'm doing this, I'm saying to myself, that wasn't a good idea because I'm not getting pink. I'm getting like this salmon color, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to be a mess. I just feel like I have so much paint on the canvas right now. And here I go adding some more paint. I'm trying to get blue, and it's not really working. I'm trying to get that blue to pop like in the Serena Art video, or in her painting rather. And my blue is just not popping. I mean, I'm just getting this hint of green. So the video's a little ahead of me, but you see how she has all of her crispy lines there and she has some blue coming out the water. So what I decided to do was just try to create my own line, that line between the trees and the water. I'm trying to do that with a brush because she actually did it with some painter's tape, and my painting is so wet, I didn't want to wait for it to dry. So I thought that I can probably just create that line myself. Okay, so I'm going to start on the trees now. And as I'm doing the trees, I'm like, man, this is so wet. It's not really coming out the way that I want. So just let me blend some more. And I'm not sure why I started to do that because I think that's just created more work for me because now I'm creating even more colors. I'm getting my blue is not there anymore. I'm creating this green effect, this brown effect. But again, I'm just going to keep on going. I'm not going to stop because that's just me. I'm not going to stop. I want to see what this is going to look like in the end. So there I am tapping the trees. And after all that, this is where I ended up. Not too bad, but when I compare it to her trees, this is what her trees are looking like right now. So I thought I would go in with the Q-tip and try to fill in some of those holes in my trees. So I'm going at it, going at it, going at it, hoping that I can get that same effect. with my trees. So again, she has that crispy line going across that separation between the trees and the water and that blue. I'm trying to play catch up at this point. Because I used blue in the background, I didn't want to take a chance and have that blue coming up out of the water. So I decided to go with green. And since it was green, I'm going to call it grass. I just didn't want to take a chance with all that blue. It seemed to me that it was just going to be too big of a mess. So this has become now just my interpretation of that painting. I'm going to try to get it as close as I can. So this is what it ended up looking like. I tried to make it look as natural as possible. When I paused the video, I really worked on this. I added some dandelions, something that looked like hills and dirt. I just tried to imagine what that land would look like. So now I have some trees that I need to add in the forefront. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to mess this picture up trying to put those trees in there. You see how she has her trees? I'm like, man, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, but I'm going to give it a try because I have to stick at least with the theme here, with the theme. So I have my trunk in there, my tree trunk. Now I'm trying to tap in some leaves the way that she did in her video. I'm trying to do that with a fan brush. And to me, this is kind of looking like a palm tree. And I'm thinking, no, wrong tree, wrong tree. Can't have a palm tree. So as I'm doing this, I'm just trying to think what could I do to make this tree look better. So I'm probably going to have to end up making some branches or something like that. And I'm thinking I need to go a little bit taller on the tree just to get it up off that brown. So I'm going to show you guys what I ended up with, how the tree turned out. But let me show you this is where I was coming from. You remember, this is without the tree. So let me show you now what I ended up with, what the tree looked like. Okay, here it is. Really, really big tree, but not too bad. I really worked on this tree. I really worked on it. And I ended up having to paint the border gray because that scotch tape did not work. There was paint all up under that, so I had to kind of correct that. So let me give you a side by side. It's not exactly her painting, but I'm trying to stay within the theme and it doesn't seem too bad. I don't think that looks too bad. What do you guys think? Drop a comment and let me know. Well, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. And please do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.